Hey guys, what's up? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back to Siege Week. This is a 2v2 siege battle in the desert. In today's settlement, we have a Middle Eastern citadel. Now, I don't think I've ever uploaded a battle in this settlement, but I am so excited to watch this battle replay because this citadel looks amazing. There's layers upon layers. I also like the fact that there's huge gaps of land between the layers, so it's gonna have this feeling of a pitched battle within a settlement. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Let's get started. So the rules for this battle, well, there was no rules. That was the only rule, no rules. And the money was ridiculously high. For two attackers, they had 80k, and the defenders, they had 50k. So pretty huge money difference, but they are defending a citadel, so that's probably why they gave them a lot of money. So I just wanted to note that the players in this game, they're new players and they make some questionable decisions. Don't let that take away from this battle. It is a glorious battle with some epic fighting scenes, and it's also pretty funny. Just some funny tactics and funny situations. So please sit back, enjoy this video. I have it paused because it's it starts off very fast. I don't want to miss any of it. You know what, we can go ahead and press play actually because I said that intro, so we have time to go over the army comps before this picks up. So here's the Portuguese. We're gonna start with the attackers. Portuguese commanded by Dark Doom, and he has 8 conquistadors. That's right, 8 conquistadors, the conquerors. Now when you have 40k, that's when you can get 8 conquistadors. If this was a lower money game, I'd be like, ooh, I don't know about getting 8 conquistadors, but when you have 40k, you might as well spend it all. And then he's got 3 Knights of Santiago. He's bringing a lot of cav. I think only about 2 or 3 cav max is good for an attacking army. Any more than that, it's just kind of like a waste of money. And then he has 2 Pavise Crossbowmen and some Almughavars. I slaughter that name every time, but they're like a Javi unit. So that's basically his army. It looks like he left a unit back here. They're like, wait, we're late for school. Wait for us. Our alarm went off an hour late. Oh god, hold on. All right, let's go to this French army. So the French are helping the Portuguese here, which is pretty nice because they look very similar. Commanded by CJM8149. I like his army a lot actually. Even though he's a newer player, he has a decent army here. He's got 4 dismounted noble knights, feudal knights, and chivalric knights. And he has 4 Scots Guard, and he's got a lot of artillery, and he has 1 noble knight. So this is, I would bring this army. It's pretty good. He didn't bring any siege equipment, which I think is a big mistake, but he's got a lot of artillery. I don't think it matters too much. Now let's go ahead and check out the defenders. We have the Holy Roman Empire commanded by Robert B. Phillips. He's got a pretty solid army. The only thing that I don't like about his army are the two-handed sword units. This is the vanilla game, and they suck in vanilla, like the Gothic Knights, the Zweihander, the Forlorn Hope. So I think you're better off just not getting those. As you can tell, he brought a lot of peasant crossbows. So maybe if he didn't get those Gothic Knights, he could have gotten like 4 Pavise crossbows instead of just peasant crossbows. So yeah, I mean, other than that though, it's a pretty solid army. And then we have the Mongols, and let me just pause it real quick because I want to make sure you see this scene here. Anyways, we have the Mongols, and Mongols are commanded by Robert X Hero, and I know I make a lot of typos when I'm making videos, but that 6 unit of rocket launchers, that's not a typo. He has 6 units of rocket launchers. I cannot wait to see them fire. It's going to be very fun. He also has a lot of Mongol Infantry, which is very good, and 5 units of dismounted lancers. So let's go ahead and get back to this battle. As you can tell, we've got a charge from the Portuguese. What the Mongols are trying to do is push up their trebuchet and try to get some early harass off. But if you're gonna push up your artillery, be sure you have something there to protect it. If you leave it out vulnerable, other players will take advantage of that, just like the Portuguese here. And just one epic charge, they are killing the trebuchet crew, and there is no hope for this trebuchet. Okay, another thing that I wanted to show you is that if there's nowhere to escape for your troops on the walls and they get hit by artillery, they will die. Here we go, guys. Oh my god, this death and destruction. All right, so let me explain that again. If there's nowhere to escape, so you see how there's little black doors here, if that path is cut off, all the troops on the wall die. It's just how the game works. It's to make sure you don't have units that you can't kill up on the walls. So yeah, please be careful when you have troops up on the walls. They lost like 2 full units there, maybe even 3 units. But this battle, like I said earlier, starts off really fast. We've got the French charging in, and this is another questionable decision. Whenever you're fighting a siege battle, you probably want to open up a couple more choke points before you go charging in, and I'm pretty sure he's going to commit all of these forces. That's another thing that you guys shouldn't do. Only send in 2 units at a time. If you send in any more than that, your troops are not really, they're not really fighting to their best of their ability, because you have a lot of troops back here just getting tired for no reason. But look at this, the rocket launchers are firing. Check this out, guys. But they are not protected. The Mongols making another mistake here. He gets a couple hits on the Knights of Santiago. Pretty solid hits here, but it's not going to be enough, and they're going to charge right into these rocket launchers. Oh my god, that is brutal. That is brutal, but not enough. Look at all their burnt up bodies. Nothing here protecting these poor rocket launchers. Another huge mistake by the Mongols. And even the Holy Roman Empire, he could have sent forward his general's bodyguard, but he's just running away. So this is an issue. Mongols, please send something. Holy Roman Empire, save those rocket launchers. I want to see them in action, please. They've already lost 1. Okay, here we go. The Holy Roman Empire sending some forces over here. Let's go back to this battle here. Look at this just big blob of French troops trying to break in here. See, this is good over here. He's got 2 units trying to break in. No more than that. That's all you need in a choke point. Over here, we've got like, geez, like 8 or so. Just trying to muscle their way through. Those noble knights walking in. And it looks like the Holy Roman Empire is retreating. They're just doing a full-on retreat. I don't think they're interested in fighting, but that's a pretty good fight. And what's happening here? The general's bodyguard is just standing there watching the Knights of Santiago cut down his allies' rocket launchers. What is happening? Is this some kind of sick game? Charge in there. Protect your allies' artillery. Here comes more reinforcements. And the Mongols are not even trying to defend this area over here. And look at that. The Portuguese, they've knocked down this wall. They've already knocked down this wall. Mongols are finally sending out some dismounted heavy lancers. But it's a little too late. The rocket launchers are going to die, guys. I am sorry. I was really hoping to see 6 of them just go crazy on infantry. But it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. And the Holy Roman Empire, he's just not aware, I guess. You know, he's focused over here. He's trying to keep the French back, but guys, when you are fighting in a siege battle and you're defending and you're trying to hold the wall, you must be aware of other things going on. You should always be moving your camera around and trying to watch every part of the battle. It's a very, very important part to siege battles. Just being aware can win battles for you. Now this is a pretty good situation for the Holy Roman Empire. They are keeping back the French, and they're heavily outnumbered, but yet they're keeping them back. So that's another issue with charging in all of your forces at once. The enemy can keep you back with just few troops. They're doing a great job though. Those boys in black and yellow. Beautiful. Wonderful. Excelente. And finally, here we go. The Mongols, they've got their infantry over here trying to clean up these Knights of Santiago. The general's bodyguard is charging in. Maybe he was a little concerned about losing his general and he's waiting for the Mongols to send in some infantry. Not really sure, but finally they've committed, and he's fighting and trying to help his rockets, his allies' rockets. And we have a catapult from the Holy Roman Empire. What is happening here? Why is this unit undefended? Artillery is so important when you're defending, guys. Try not to lose your artillery. Well, actually, you know, it's more important when you're attacking. Just, you know, as a note, just know that losing artillery is bad. Do not do it, because artillery can do a lot of damage whether you're defending or attacking. I mean, it's really important for when you're attacking because you need artillery to knock down the walls, but you know, the catapult can get a lot of kills in big infantry fights. But we have the dismounted heavy lancers trying to clean up these Knights of Santiago. I think they will, just because they're a spear unit and they're engaged in melee with them. But it looks like the catapult crew is just dead. That's amazing. It is just amazing that the defenders, I think they've lost all of their artillery just like that from the Knights of Santiago. So well done there by Portugal using his cav to destroy their artillery. The French are still struggling to break in here. Come on, French lads, get inside here. Holy Roman, they're not going to budge. They are starting to lose some ground though. Their flank is slightly exposed. If the French player could like run out a unit and try to flank behind these guys, that would be great. But I think he's got this. I think the French player is going to capture this. Here's 3 crossbows that are still alive after that very tragic loss there. Very tragic indeed. All those crossbows dead. Most of them are dead inside the walls, but there's some of their dead bodies on the ground. And the Holy Roman Empire is doing a full-on retreat. That's right, guys. He is full-on retreating. We have Portugal finally charging in. He's got it easy, guys. Portugal, nobody's defending this area, so he's just storming in. And he's going to probably make the same mistake here, charging in all of his infantry into one choke point. But the Mongols are going to hold the defenses. Portugal, here we go. Storming in. There goes another wall. Another wall gone. And the archers are firing down from their walls. Yeah, these conquistadors, they're going to chew up these heavy lancers. They are just no match whatsoever. They might get a couple kills, but that's about it. Is that the Nafatoons? Or is that fire arrows? Do they even have Nafatoons? They do have Nafatoons, I believe. But they need more support over here. This is a really good spot for them. They definitely need to send more forces. They don't want to lose this position because Portugal is sending so many forces in that choke point. You can set up archers, fire down there. You can rack up a lot of kills and make it a kill zone. But I don't think the Mongols and the Holy Roman Empire... Oh my goodness, did you see that? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But I think that was friendly fire from his own basilisk. That's gruesome. Bad luck there. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he was trying to kill the defenders or what, but that was a beautiful hit, even though it was friendly fire. Then we got some archers up here. This is a good position for the archers because they can't destroy the walls. Just look at that. Yeah, you can't really destroy these walls because of the buildings back here. Just how it works. And the Holy Roman Empire, they're getting the hell out of here. They left a couple units back here to fight. And with the remaining of their forces, they're going to fall back and retreat to the second layer because they're already getting attacked at the second layer. Yep, here we go. Those heavy lancers are cut down. Let's see, are they going to form up any kind of defense here? It doesn't look like it. These conquistadors, they can run wild and they will do a lot of damage, guys. You must stop these conquistadors. And here comes a great flanking charge from this unit of conquistadors. He's surely going to cause these troops over here to break. Oh, more artillery fire. Oh, more troops falling down to their deaths. Artillery is just all over the place. They have a ton of artillery pieces. And now the Holy Romans are just trying to keep back these French. And we have the French general in the front lines getting his sword wet. And the troops are breaking, and they're probably going to die. Yeah, they're going to get cut down here. Tragic, tragic. But look at all these rockets. That'd be cool if the French could, like, grab them and use them against the enemy. That would be awesome. But here we go. Conquistadors charging in. And the Holy Romans, they've got to prepare their forces. It looks like he has 1 unit of dismounted Imperial Knights. Look at this. They're like, all right, men. Today, we are going to die. but for a noble cause, to keep back these Portuguese scum. So let's do it, men. Hold. I know we're outnumbered, but we must hold. Oh, that's awesome. And here comes some Lanchneck pikemen to help hold the line. Ooh, are they going to get position? He might get those pikes in position. See, the pikemen are going to do a great job keeping back these conquistadors. So this is far from over, guys. This is definitely far from over. I know the defenders, they made a lot of mistakes so far, but so have the attackers. So it's anyone's game. They just have to hold this position. Hold this position. Get your archers up on this wall and try to get as many kills as you can. Oh, and there goes another wall. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes, guys. Just so much artillery. There we go. I love it. I love the fire arrows. Very epic watching. Yeah, the Lanchneck pikemen, they're out of position. Their pikes are not out. He needs to retreat these pikemen and set them back up. Here comes some Mongol reinforcements. And let's see what's going on here. The French are just full on running. Their troops are exhausted. Remember, guys, you're in the desert. The desert is very hot. Do not run your troops unless you have to. And he got a little impatient. I think what the French, what they want to do is support their Portuguese allies. So here we go. Here comes another fantastic hold by the Holy Roman Empire. The small unit charging in. They'll probably break instantly. They're just so exhausted. Oh, and the flanking fire from the archers. That is a great position. Though they can be attacked by infantry. The French should probably send forward a feudal knight to go after these guys. But it's Mongol Infantry, so they're no pushover archer unit. They're going to put up a great fight. But let's go back to this fight over here. Look at the glorious volley from the Basilisk. That just wonderful. And they got the gate open. What a shot. It looks like the Mongols are mostly holding this position now. The archers are just desperately trying to get as many kills as they can. Look at this position here for this Mongol infantry. They can't even see the enemy. They're just guessing. Oh, a lot of those shots going into the wall. Oh, no. There goes the Mongolian general. I don't know why he's not putting these archers up on the walls. I think it would just be a better position for them. But he's still getting kills. Oh, man, the Javies. Look at this. See, the Javies are so good at choke points because they can weaken the defenses of the defenders. And he's doing a great job with these Javies. A great job. Look at all the dead Holy Roman Empire troops. All the dead Mongols. I mean, they're so outmatched in money that they really needed to use their rockets. They needed to use their archers. And honestly, I don't think they've really used their archers that well. You know, you got to put them up on the walls. Over here, it's pretty good. But I don't know why he's not doing it over here. Get these guys up on the walls. You got these guys up here, which is pretty good. At least you have something. Also, when you have archers in this pretty solid position, go after very vulnerable units like this unit right here. Get rid of this unit if you can with archers. So just focus them down because these Javies, they can get a lot of kills. And now we have another tactical retreat. I think the Holy Roman Empire, he needs to keep something back to hold back these forces, or these men will not make it back to the town center. They are desperately running for their lives. Retreat to the keep. Retreat to the keep. Here we go. Let's see if they're going to make... Oh, they're getting cut down by the French. Oh, man. What a gruesome retreat. More walls are just crashing down. Still, these archers are up here fighting. Getting some kills. Some easy kills. And looks like we've got some brave Imperial Knights keeping back these conquistadors. Trying to give the retreaters some time. Retreat, men. So that's pretty good to see. It's good to see the defenders trying to put up some kind of epic last stand. There we go. Come on, get your men in there. But this was a gruesome little hill battle. I loved it. It looked so cool watching those conquistadors charge up that hill and face the Imperial Knights and the Mongols. But they're clearly just cutting down these forces here. It is not even a match. These men, these poor brave souls, just getting cut down. Now, they did hold the line for quite some time. A lot of time for their archers to get some kills. But is it going to be enough? I do not know. I really do not know. We've got the Scots Guard pushing forward. Are they going to be able to hold the line, or are they not? We will soon find out. Now remember, these Mongol infantry, they may be archers, but they're pretty dirty in melee. They can get a lot of kills. Also, the Holy Roman Empire, he still has his pikemen. And look at that. This is great right here. This is perfect. He's got his pikemen right into the cav. The cav are taking some suppressing fire from the Mongol infantry. Oh no. The pikes just lift up their pikes. Oh jeez. That's too bad. And they're charging all into one choke point. Take advantage of that, guys. Storm in. Let them take one choke point. Just surround them. Oh man. What a desperate charge. What a crazy charge. Yes, there we go. Hold the choke point. There's the Portuguese general. You got to try to kill those generals. Oh, he just took a hit from an arrow. But he's still alive. Just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. And this is a great situation for the Mongol infantry. Look at that flank that's exposed right here. They can get some easy shots straight forward. They're still attacking the wall there. I don't know why they're doing that. There we go. Good volley into these guys. And yeah, again, guys, do not attack one choke point. Don't do it. There's a choke point over here. Send troops over into this choke point. Again, these are new players. Hopefully, you know, you guys can learn some new things. And if you're a new player watching, maybe you can learn from their mistakes. And again, guys, it's all about having fun. It's not a big deal. And it looks like these players are having a blast so far. I would be having a blast. Just the Citadel is so much fun to watch. I definitely want to play a battle on this Citadel. Maybe do like a no artillery. Just do all siege equipment. And just give the attackers just a bunch of money. Just a whole bunch of money. That would be awesome. Holy Roman Empire doing another tactical retreat. I think they should just go in and commit. Just corner them in. Just corner them in. Got the general's bodyguard over here. I think he's going for a charge against the Scots Guard. Scots Guard and Javies over here getting some easy kills through the gate. Awesome. Got the French charging in. Charge! Look at this shield wall these Romans are making right now. That is awesome. That is just awesome. I love their point of view here. Seeing all the French storm in. Now they still have hope, guys. There's still hope. Remember, they have infinite morale, and the attackers are very exhausted. They're in the desert, and you know, wearing heavy armor in the desert, it's tough. You know, you got to be in shape. You got to be drinking your water. Please, guys, drink your water. Water's so good for you, especially in the summer heat. Yeah, hopefully they're staying hydrated, because I bet some of them are just dying from heat stroke. It's like being in a car. That armor. Here we go. Here comes a charge. Oh my god. More artillery firing. Got to be careful. Watch out for that friendly fire. I love desert Middle Eastern settlements. It just feels so medieval. Oh, look at this epic duel between... Oh, he's dead. He got a triple team there. Oh, here comes a cav charge. Here we go. Finally, they're using different choke points. Again, this Mongol infantry, they're going to put up a great fight. They are going to put up a great fight. Look at those swords. Those curved swords. And cut down those cav. Kill the general. This is your opportunity. Kill the Portuguese general if you want to turn this battle around. Oh, they're making another tactical retreat, and they're down to their final set of troops here. And there we go. There goes the Portuguese. The Portugal general, he is gone. He is dead. His troops will surely lose morale. But look at all the French. Look at all the Portuguese. There's still a lot of infantry left. I don't know if the defenders are going to be able to pull this off. What is he doing? Get his troops in there. Why are you retreating so far away? Get in there. Save your Mongolian allies. There we go. There goes the French general. That is what they needed in this situation. Maybe they can turn it around. Maybe they can get a chain route. I don't know. There's so many troops left that I don't think they're going to be able to get a chain route. Come on. fight off these general's bodyguard. Such a glorious stand by this Mongol infantry. And also the general here for the Holy Roman Empire. Look at him, just going crazy, just trying to get as many kills as he can. Look at him, just swing his sword. Oh, he's surrounded though, and by noble knights. Oh, and there he goes. Saw that coming, saw that coming. So yeah, he got cut down. Again, it's not a big deal because they have infinite morale. But there's nothing they can really do here. There's just too many. Too many to fight. And this is going to be a victory for the attackers. Portugal and the French standing together. And they took out this Middle Eastern citadel. A very glorious fight. Some very cool scenes there. Oh, the Mongols have troops over here? What the hell? Mongols, you gotta get your forces all together in the town center. Who knows, that maybe those troops could have turned the tide of battle. I don't know. But yeah, it was a very fun battle. Maybe you're new to this game, maybe you learned some new things, maybe you didn't. But guys, #1 rule in siege battles: do not spam all of your units into one choke point. It is a bad mistake, and your army will surely die that way. So there we go, we have a MIT defeat. The Mongols are putting up a very brave stand right here, charging in his Mongol infantry. They're fighting to the death, but it's not going to be enough. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It was so epic. The fighting over here, this was my favorite part of the siege battle. That just beautiful, gruesome fight. And also the fighting down here was very intense. And I just can't believe the Mongols, they let their rocket launchers just get completely destroyed. So here we go. Here's the end results. We've got Portugal getting 900 kills. Well done. We've got France getting 862 kills. And Holy Roman Empire only getting 633 kills. I'm a little surprised by that. I was expecting them to get more kills because it seemed like he had more heavy infantry holding the choke points. But we have the Mongols, and he had a lot of archers, so I'm sure that's how he got a lot of kills, with his very deadly archers. This was sent in by Dark Doom. Thank you so much for the battle replay. It was awesome. It was very fun to watch. And one of his dismounted conquistadors got 131 kills. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you tomorrow in the last siege battle of Siege Week. That's right guys, we are already at the end. Let's hope that it's an amazing one. I will see you there.